Van Dyke Show.
There, that'll do it.
You did that good, Daddy.
Well, thank you very much, Rich. Now, will you please watch when you track Mud in the house from now on?
Okay, Daddy, I'll be careful.
Good. We want to keep the room nice and neat.
Is company coming?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they are.
Will I like the company?
Well, I don't think you know them, Rich. Mr. and Mrs. Burmont.
Are they my uncles?
No, Rich. Mr. Burmont's the sponsor of the show Daddy writes.
So why does the house have to be so clean?
Well, actually, Mr. Burmont's Daddy's boss. He pays my salary.
Won't Mr. Vermont pay your salary if the house is dirty?
Of course he will, Rich. Hey, don't you have something to do?
Can I bring my puzzle in here?
Rich, I just told you we want to keep the room neat.
It's a neat puzzle, Daddy.
No, please, Rich. Will you do it in your room, huh?
Okay.
And put some shoes on.
Okay. Daddy?
Huh?
Do I have to meet Mr. Vermont?
No, you'll probably be asleep by then.
Good. He sounds too clean.
The Dick Van Dyke Show, brought to you by Cheer, the modern wash day product with the exclusive Blue Magic Whitener that washes so white you can see the difference.
All right, everything you ordered.
Salami, olives, gherkins, herring, 4 kinds of cheese. Honey, you think this is enough?
Rob, there are only the 4 of us. I have just spent $28.37 for a bag full of potential leftovers.
Honey, don't worry about leftovers. I'll eat them for breakfast.
But I still think we overdid it.
I want to be prepared. Who knows what sponsors like? Honey, are you sure this is enough stuff?
Rob, if I'd known this was going to make you so nervous, I'd never have arranged this dinner, sponsor or not.
But I'm not nervous. It's just that Mr. Burmont looks forward to these dinners with his employees. I want everything to be right.
It'll be right, darling. After all, Mr. Burmont is just another man.
Not just another man. He's a very important man. He's my sponsor.
Well, he may be your sponsor, but he's still a human being. It'll go all right. Come on, help me unload the rest of the groceries from the car.
Okay.
Surprise! What? Sarge? Surprise! Surprise! No beer? Crazy house. Surprise! Hi, son!
Pomeroy, you!
You old son of a gun!
What are you, huh?
Son!
You old yardbird! What are you doing here?
I'm driving through on my way to Connecticut. I said to myself, Sarge and Laura would never forgive me if I didn't come over to say hello.
Well, we sure wouldn't have. Laura, look who's here.
Saul!
Laura, you old son of a gun!
Pomeroy!
Hiya, dollface.
What are you doing here? The last letter we had from you were in Michigan.
I put myself a partnership in a garage in Stamford, Connecticut for sports cars.
Sports cars?
Yeah, nobody drives weapons carriers anymore, Sarge.
Same old Saul. Hey, let's go in the living room and sit down and get comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, Saul, it's good to see you again.
Hey, what a nice house.
Thank you.
Saul, how long can you stay?
Well, I don't have to be in Stamford until Monday, so could stay for the weekend if you can stand me that long.
Oh, Saul, we'd love to have you.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll put a rollaway bed in the den.
Now, look, I don't want to be no trouble.
Saul, you won't be any trouble at all.
Saul, we're glad to have you.
Good, I'm glad you're glad. And this must be Richie. What do you say, Richie?
He don't look so neat, Daddy.
kind of manners is that for a kid?
No, he thought you were somebody else, Saul. Rich, this is my old army buddy, Saul. Say
Put it there, kid. I got something for you, you know? It's in my car.
Can you get it?
Richie, that's not the way we behave, is it?
Yes, it is.
Richie.
Leave him alone. He's only a kid. Listen, I'll get it. Look, it's in my suitcase. I got something for you, too.
Can you get it?
Daddy, that's not the way we behave.
Go get it, Saul.
Go, Sarge. I knew you'd have a goofy family. Come on, Rich. Boy, sure is great seeing you guys. Come on, Rich, let's go. Right over there, right?
Honey, we've got ourselves a little problem.
What do you mean?
What are we going to do about the dinner party?
Well, I'll just set an extra place at the table.
I don't think Saul and Mr. Beaumont are exactly compatible dinner companions.
Well, we just have to make the best of it.
Well, here it is.
Oh, Saul? Let me
Yeah.
help you.
Yes.
What in the...
It's my toolbox. I don't like to leave it in the car. Somebody might steal it, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go, Richie.
Well, what do you say, dear?
I got one.
That's what you said.
Richie.
Thank you. I got one.
Richie.
He's a natural kid. If he's got one, he's got one. Huh? And here's for you and Sarge.
Oh, Saul, you shouldn't
Yeah, I
have.
wrapped it myself.
Isn't that nice?
Oh. Well, isn't that... Well, Saul, it's just lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we don't even have one, Saul.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, you know what that is? It's one of those,
It's a beer opener. Screwed onto your kitchen table, you open 400 beers an hour. 400, yeah.
an hour.
It comes in handy at a party, you know.
Oh, gee, Saul, thanks a lot.
You can use it tonight, Mommy.
Tonight, what's,
Oh, we're having a little dinner party tonight, Saul.
what? Today, I got here just in time, huh?
Yeah, just in time.
Yeah. What kind of bash is it?
Well, it's just a quiet little dinner party. Right, honey?
Yeah, just a quiet little dinner party.
Oh,
Saul.
well, don't worry, I'll liven it up. Who's coming?
My sponsor and his wife.
Oh, your sponsor. Well, you think he'll bring a couple of free samples?
Well, I don't know, Saul. We were just planning to eat and talk, you know.
Oh, that's great. Two of my favorite hobbies, eating and talking. Well, I better unpack before my suit gets too wrinkled. I like to look nice when I eat. Well, Rich, come on. Give Uncle Saul a hand.
Richie, you show Uncle Saul where the den is, huh?
Okay.
Let's go. Boy, sure is great seeing you guys. What's the matter? Can't you breathe, kid?
What do you think?
Well, what do you think?
I think I'm a snob.
A snob?
Yeah, a snob. My old army buddy comes to visit me. Instead of inviting him to dinner, I'm trying to think of a way to get rid of him.
Oh, you're not a snob, darling. You're just thinking like any good host thinks. After all, Mr. Beaumont and Saul just aren't exactly ideal dinner companions. Neither one of them will be very comfortable.
Keep talking, honey. I'm still feeling guilty.
I'll give you a hand with that, will you?
No, Saul, you don't have to do that.
Look, I'm your buddy, ain't I?
Saul, I think I ought to warn you. These Beaumonts are kind of stuffy people.
What's the matter? You scared I'll be bored or something?
Yeah. Saul, that's it. You know, you might have a very, very boring evening.
Well, don't you worry about that. Things get boring. Good old Saul liven things up. I'll play the spoons, you know? I'll do one of my selections on the water glasses, you know? I'll play, a Brother Jack, a brother in French, you know? Brother Jack, dormez-vous. Sounds better with water in there.
Saul, you don't have to do any entertaining tonight. Hand me those napkins over there, will you, Saul?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Sarge, you put 2 forks by this setting here.
That's a salad fork.
Salad fork? What are they going to think of next? A special fork for lettuce. And what's this? What is this?
Well, it's a shrimp fork, Saul.
Shrimp fork? Huh. I always eat shrimps with a spoon, you know? You get all the sauce that way and it don't drip all over you.
Saul?
Yes, Sarge?
Saul, will you put that down a second? I want to... Saul, you and I know each other a long time now. We're good friends.
Yes, Sarge, we are.
Well, Saul, don't you think that good friends ought to come right out and say the truth? You know, friends understand, huh?
Yeah, friends understand, yeah.
Well, Saul, this dinner party is very important to me.
You want I should wear a tie, right?
No, Saul.
Oh, no tie?
No.
Good.
You see, but this dinner party's been planned for a long time.
Oh, yeah, looks great. Looks great. Sarge.
Yeah, well, a dinner party, in order to go right, has to be planned.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, this party, Saul, is planned for 4.
4. Hey, it's almost that now. I better go.
No,
get it.
Saul, 4 people.
Yeah?
Well, if you have dinner here, that'll make 5.
Yeah, 5.
Well, that's uneven.
Uneven?
Yeah, Saul, there's nothing worse than an uneven dinner party.
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Yeah. Oh! Oh, Sarge, I get you. Oh, you don't have to hit Saul Pomeroy on the head, you know. I got you, Sarge.
Saul, you don't mind?
Mind, it's better this way. 5 people at a dinner party is terrible.
Darling, could you come here and help me for a minute?
Yeah, be right there, honey.
Hey, Sarge, can I use your phone a minute?
Help yourself, Saul, and listen, thanks for understanding.
Go on, what's to understand? Crazy guy, understand. Talking in London. Oh, Herman? Hiya. Yeah, Saul Pomeroy. Yeah, listen, I'm staying at a friend of mine's house for New Rochelle. Yeah, well, I'll be there Monday like we planned, Herman. Yeah, fine. Listen, Herman, is your sister there? Will you put her on, please? Okay. Hello? Arlene? Hiya. Yeah, it's Saul. Pomeroy. Yeah. Yeah, Arlene, listen, I'm trying to help a buddy of mine now. He's got himself stuck with an uneven dinner party. Yeah, how'd you like to come over tonight and make it even? Oh, what? Yes, I'd be your date, yes. What's the difference what you're gonna eat? It's a free meal, Arlene. Yeah, well, look, you'd really be helping me and my buddy out. Yeah, will you please go? Oh, you will? Oh, swell, look, I'll pick you up in a couple hours. Yeah. What? Oh, no. It's fancy and all that, yeah. Everybody's got 3 forks, yeah.
Oh, honey, the table looks beautiful. And the dinner smells wonderful. And you look more beautiful tonight than you did this morning.
Thank you. Honey, I'm a little bit worried about Saul. Do you think his feelings were hurt?
Oh, no, honey. Look, he'll have more fun tonight with his date than he would spending the evening with the Burmonts.
Well, I hope so.
Listen, I'm sure he will.
Well, you're probably right. He wouldn't enjoy himself here.
Oh, it's the best thing.
Sure it is. It's absolutely the best thing. You feel like a heel, too?
No, I feel like a rat. You know why?
Because you're fond of Saul.
Yeah.
And so am I.
Oh, boy, that's the Burmonts.
We'll have to worry about Saul later.
Hello, sir. Come on in.
This is Mrs. Vermont. This is Mrs. Petrie.
Miss Burmont, this is my wife, Laura.
We've just met.
Oh.
Darling, will you take Mrs. Bermont's
Oh,
stool?
certainly.
Thank you.
Won't you come in?
Yes, thank you.
Very
Down.
much.
I hope you didn't have any trouble finding the house.
Oh, no, Mr. Bermont never has any trouble finding anything. He drove right straight to your door.
29 minutes and 49 seconds.
Well, how was the drive up? Not too much traffic, I hope.
Oh, it was a wonderful drive. It's good to have the open road under your wheels, to feel the strong pull of a really good automobile.
You like to drive?
It's my only vice.
How about an hors d'oeuvre?
Yes, there's celery hearts there, and anchovies, liver pate,
We never touch hors d'oeuvres.
4 kinds of cheese.
No, Martha and I never eat before a meal.
I have them for breakfast.
What?
Just a family joke.
Oh.
How about a drink?
Martha and I don't drink. I always say that alcohol is too rich for my carburetor. Well, there's nothing funny about that.
No. That's not funny. Pithy, though.
Yes, it is. It's pithy. By the way, what did you think of last week's show?
Well, I thought last week's show was very funny.
Boy, so did I.
If you like slapstick humor.
Well, you can overdo it.
I, of course, like slapstick humor.
I love it.
But not on my show.
No, not on our particular show. No.
Not every week.
No, it's
I
too
like
much
it
of
once in a while.
That's me. I like it once in a while.
But generally, you both enjoyed the show?
Yes,
no,
I
didn't.
Are you sure you wouldn't care for an hors d'oeuvre?
Yeah, or a drink.
We don't drink.
Oh, too rich for your carburetor. I wonder who that could be.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll go see who that could be.
Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. I hope you're hungry.
Hi, Sarge, I'm here. Hope I'm not late.
Saul!
Yeah, see? You worried about an uneven dinner party? Don't worry no more. This is all... And she evens it up. Say hello.
Hiya, folks.
And you must be Sarge's sponsor. Hiya. I'm Saul Pomeroy. I'm an old Army pal. And this is Arlene, my friend Herman's sister. Say hello.
Glad to meet you.
How do you do?
You too, honey. How do you do, Miss Herman?
Oh, no, that's Herman's sister. Oh, Laura, this is Arlene, my friend Herman's sister. I brought her to even up the party. So now we're 3 even couples, huh, right?
Right.
Nice to meet you. Saul's told me so much about you.
Oh.
Yeah, well, let's sit down over there. You want to sit down?
Well, let me take that.
Oh, yeah, give this even. That's a nice dress. Yeah, okay, come on, we'll sit inside there. Go in there, and that's, oh, dear, yeah. Oh, no, I sit next to her because she's my date. You sit here. I sit... Hey, too crowded. Hey, we can't, there's no room. You can't, honey, you want to move over a little bit, honey? A little bit, give us a little room there. Yeah, now we can have a little elbow room and talk a little bit. What's your first name, honey?
Henry?
Henry, they give you a fella's name.
Henry is my name.
You're both named Henry? That's crazy. That's cute, though.
Saul, wouldn't you care for some hors d'oeuvres?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, caviar. Oh, I love them little fish eggs.
Mr. Bermont, would you care for some?
No, thank you.
Is that your car parked out front?
Which car do you mean?
Little foreign job. It looks like a SR-160 Mark III, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Who stuck you with that?
Stuck me.
Why don't I put on some nice conversation music? I
Music?
have records
No,
that I can...
no. Henry doesn't like music under conversation.
What do you mean, who stuck me? Young man, the SR-160 is the finest automobile on the road today.
Oh, it's a dog.
The SR-160 is no dog.
Okay, it's a lemon then. Henry, don't you know? It stalls every time you stop for a light, right?
Oh, well, naturally. You can't expect to raise a sharp engine like that, not to act up in traffic.
They told you that when they sold it to you, right? Oh, Henry, you're not the first stock in that guy's book.
Hey! You haven't met our little boy, Richie.
We'd love to.
Rob, he's probably asleep.
Yeah, I'll get him.
What did you mean when you called me a sucker?
Oh, well, there's got to be suckers, Henry. That's who buys the SR-160s.
I beg your pardon.
Why, what'd you do?
I, sir, did not do anything.
What are you begging my pardon for? I thought you were sitting on my coat or something.
Here he is. Isn't he cute?
Oh, he's darling. But he's asleep.
Yeah.
What did you mean when you called me a sucker?
I'll show you some movies of him. He's awake in them.
Saul, can I have some caviar, please?
Oh, yeah, here. Don't spill any on your dresser. You'll smell fishy all night. Hey, you want one, Henry?
No, thanks.
What's the matter? You on a diet or something?
Saul!
What's the matter, Laura? Oh, it's not polite to mention a lady's weight. No offense, Henry. You know? No offense. You ain't fat, Henry, no. She ain't fat. In fact, you're built pretty good. Matter of fact, so is your SR-160.
What did you mean when
Dinner
you said...
served. Isn't that what you're going to say, honey?
Yes, I was. Dinner is served. Things yet. They're delicious.
What are you standing up for, Henry? Oh, the ladies? Stand up.
Folks, if you'll all just sit down at the table, we'll bring in the roast, all right?
All right.
Well, just be a second.
Hey, well, take your time. We'll entertain it too, Henry. Well, eat up, folks. You don't want to waste any of these
Honey, what are we going to do?
What can we do, honey? It's just one of those life situations that comes along once in a while.
Life situations. I got to figure out a way to stretch dinner for 4 or 6 ways. Honey, grab 2 of those glasses, will you, please?
Oh, okay.
All right, start stretching.
Okay. Honey, have you got any more lettuce?
No, I don't. We'll have to do it with sauce.
Oh, okay.
Rob, maybe you ought to go out there and...
And what? Be embarrassed? Honey, the only thing we can do now is weather out the storm.
Tell you one thing, at least 50% of the guests out there are having a wonderful time.
Saul and Arlene seem to be enjoying themselves.
You aren't kidding. Well, it's not too big a disaster, really.
Rob, don't do
I'm
that.
sorry, honey.
How could you do that?
Well, I forgot. Here, mark it. Look, I'll eat that one. Put sauce on it. Honey. Done it. Actually, honey, the worst thing that can happen is that my sponsor and his wife are going to learn something about people who aren't exactly in their social sphere. Like Saul's an unpolished gem. He may not sound like it, but under that rough exterior is a real gentleman.
Hey, you calling me a lawyer?
Well, not
Look, we
exactly,
can go outside and settle this once and for all, you know. They step outside with me and we'll see who's just what, you know what I mean? Hey,
I have a feeling underneath that rough exterior lies a rough interior.
Very well, let's step out.
Rob, I think you better step outside, too.
Are you coming?
No, he's your friend and your sponsor. I'll stay here and roll bandages.
Let's step outside.
Dinner's almost ready,
you
gang.
know, just because you're a sponsor and you're rich, don't mean that you know more than me, you know.
Saul, Mr. Vermont's my guest.
So what am I, a relative?
It is all right, Petrie. You don't have to protect me. I can hold my own with this gentleman.
Who you calling a gentleman?
Saul, you ought to try this awful-smelling cheese. It's delicious.
Are we going outside or aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, why are you so stubborn? Why must you always step outside?
You ought to keep out of this, my dear. It does not concern you. This man has challenged me.
That's right, and you accept it, so come on, come on.
Well, gentlemen, wait. There must be another way to settle the argument.
There is no other way to settle it, shall we?
After you, Mr. Big Shot.
Saul!
Petrie, you keep out of this.
Come back out now, Sarge.
Are they really going to fight?
They're making noises like they're going to fight.
No, they won't fight. Here, honey, try one of these crazy green things. They look awful, but they taste delicious.
No, thank God. Do something. This is very hard. Richie, what are you doing out of bed? You're supposed to be asleep.
You idiot!
The television's on too loud.
Well, I'll turn it down, dear. Come on, back to bed.
What program are you watching?
Who do you think you are?
There are certain areas that I know much more than you.
It's an adult Western.
Where's the television?
It's outside. Now go to bed, Rich.
Men are so silly, aren't they? Just like children. Tell me, does your Henry get into fights like this often? Often enough. Who do you think will win? I don't know. I don't care.
You don't care?
After 35 years of let's step outside, who cares?
Oh,
They're out there fighting.
Oh, I don't.
Mr. Vermont, are you all right?
certainly not. I'm hurt.
Oh, Mommy, the television's on too loud.
All right, dear, I'll turn it down.
Honey, get some ice for Mr. Vermont.
Oh.
Can I help you, Mr. Vermont?
Out of my way, Petrie. Let me alone.
What did you do, Henry? Hit your head on the hood again?
Yes, I did.
Oh, Mr. Vermont, here you are.
Oh, thank you.
What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. I was right, and your husband's sponsor was wrong. Tell her, Henry. Tell her. Come on.
Yes, it's true. But I never would have believed it. All the master mechanics at the plant said that nothing could be done.
What couldn't be done? Rob, why did you let them fight?
Well, honey, they weren't fighting. They were just arguing about superchargers and carburetors.
Oh, well, let's call it a difference of opinion.
Let's call it I was right and you was wrong, okay? And let's also admit that nobody ever adjusted your carburetor and made a needle-point adjustment on your supercharger like I just did, right, Henry? Now, you gonna admit that, or you gonna get stubborn again?
All right, I will admit it. And I'll also admit that the motor has never run better. This man is an amazing mechanic.
I told you that 100 times, Henry. Well, I'm hungry. How's dinner coming, honey?
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Well, Hank, what do you say we wash up, huh? Or are you gonna eat with that dirty hands?
After you, Saul.
Well, here's a little present for you.
Thank you, Saul.
You know something, Rob? You're a very lucky man.
Why?
Because you don't have to eat caviar for breakfast. Saul and Arlene finished it.
You wonderful you. I'm glad I found...
Rob, we did it 12 times for the Vermonts.
Oh, honey, this was for me. One more time. Come on. Remember, finders, keepers.
Losers, weepers,
And because that's true, you're mine now. You wonderful you. Why did you mess up my hair?
I like to.